I tell her, baby, 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 I'm a fireball.
We're back.
Hello, guys.
Welcome back to the Fireball Pod.
Fireball.
I feel like we do the same intro every time, but
I know, I don't.
it's everyone's favourite.
Exactly. Why
Exactly.
switch it up? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Guys, we're doing something different. We're filming in the daytime, not that anyone would know. Recording and filming live in stereo in the day.
I know, it's bright outside.
Let me tell you, I'm 2 cappuccinos in and I'm feeling the energy.
I'm still going off that coffee from this morning.
I've been wanting to reveal a secret because I know everyone goes, Rachel, you got some pizzazzy energy.
Pizzazz.
And how do you have it during filming and recording live in audio? Because we also film this. If you didn't know, follow our YouTube
At Fireball Pod. Watch this.
Fireball Pod. Watch this space.
It's a great time.
It's a great time in person, but we understand some of you lead busy lives, so we're appreciative to how many followers do we have on Spotify? 3?
No, actually, I think it went up. I think it's about 10 now.
Yeah, 10 followers on the Spotify, so that's also at Fireball Pod. But anyway, back to me, as it's always about me. I know you've all been wondering, Rachel, how do you have so much energy to film? It's because I take a kombucha energy shot before every filming, but I think I need to wait because if I take it now, I think I will ascend into the heavens.
You'll be fine now, but I think you'll crash later.
I will absolutely crash and it'll just be an absolute nightmare.
Too much.
Anyway, our favourite time, catch up. Tell us what's been happening, Britt.
I went to Singapore.
She's back from Singapore,
I'm back.
guys.
I know.
We promised she'd be back for the next episode.
Yeah, I'm still here.
She's still here.
I had a great time. It was so much fun.
Highlights. We need some highlights. Let's go.
Okay, the food. Oh my gosh.
Favourite meal? What's your favourite meal in Singapore?
I mean, I do love a hawker centre. Like,
what?
do you know what? Okay, so a hawker centre is like imagine
Hawker.
Like,
meat.
No. So imagine
You've eaten hawk meat.
No. Imagine
An eagle.
Yes, I love eagle. Imagine a massive outdoor food court.
Yeah.
And there's all these tables, and then they've got around all the side of it, they've got like different food vendors, and you basically just like go to all these different random places, get your food, and you sit down. It's so good. It's like the pinnacle in my opinion.
So you're telling me it's like a food court?
Yeah, it's an outdoor food court.
Perfect. Sign me up.
There's one called, I mean, the best one in Singapore is called Newton Circus, but my favorite.
That's the one you love, yeah.
That's one I love. But my favorite recently, the past 2 times I've been there, is one called laterrrr, which is like in a massive, I don't know how to describe, like imagine the shape of a tent, but it's like a building.
And they sell eagle meat.
Yes. But the food, like a watermelon juice. Oh,
Yum.
Anyway. So we went there for dinner a couple times, and actually I think we only went there once for dinner.
And
it was so good.
You've got news for everyone. She went to Singapore for fun, and her family went for the F1. And now, what has happened to you?
I can't even talk about it. So
She's become an F1 girly.
I am. I went to the second practice session, which is, if you don't know, they do 3 practice sessions.
F1 is
2 practice
speeding
sessions.
cars. What is it? Racing cars?
It's racing cars. So I went to the second practice session, and it was so much fun. And then
Life
I
changed.
ended up buying a ticket, which cost literally my soul.
Arm, leg,
so
and a kidney.
much money. I bought a ticket to the actual race on Sunday because my whole family had like the 4-day pass, but I didn't.
Have you spent like, what's probably one of the most expensive like shows or something you spent on? Because for me, I know the answer. It's my $450 One Direction ticket that I will be forever grateful I lived and saw them because I've seen them live twice, but then that was just after the band was about to break up.
Okay. Currently, the most I spent is my Melbourne Grand Prix ticket.
Which is for next year.
That was...
Too much.
It's going to be so worth it because I'm right near the grid. The grid is where they start. I'm right near that. I'm right near all the garages.
We don't know any of these words. Half of us aren't F1 girlies.
Anyway,
You're saying all this gibberish. I don't know what's happening.
Long story short, it's a great ticket. It's 4 days. So if I break it down by day, it's nothing.
So you went to Singapore.
Anyway, I went to Singapore.
You've come back.
Great. I'd move back tomorrow.
Love life. We've got an update.
Do we?
You have to tell everyone.
I'm
I'm joking. I just love staring her. But trust me, when there's an update, the pod, you know what? We won't even tell our friends. We'll just tell the podcast first and they'll all be raging and wanting to brawl with us.
So yeah, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Well, since we last catched up, yes, I still have a gap in between my teeth. I know everyone's been asking, do you still have a gap? And the answer is yes.
And there may be a new
update. guys. So I was sitting down watching some binge. I love watching binge. I don't have Netflix anymore because you know when Netflix changed and you had to like only have one account for the one household?
Yeah.
My home household is in Western Australia, and so the Big Baz did not let me join on. So thanks a lot, Dad. Now I have to pay for my own subscription.
And you don't want to do that.
Love you, Dad. Anyway, so I pay for my own subscription for Binge because it has like all the Harry Potter, Spider-Man. Actually, it's really good stuff. I just like
I think Binge is one of the best.
It's really one of the best. So I downloaded it, was watching something relaxing, and I thought, I've had a big week. I'm going to treat myself to a gluten-free snack, apple pie.
You deserve
Delicious
it.
with a dollop cream. So good. So I chucked it in the oven. I put it in a bowl after it'd been heated up and got an old buttery, flaky, crispy crust. And I was eating it and got way too excited and smashed the bowl on my tooth. And I go, oh, I surely haven't chipped anything. Started
Lo and
feeling
behold.
it when you put your tongue on your tooth. Lo and behold, I now have another chip. So safe to say, give me one more episode and I probably have no teeth.
But I will say the chip isn't that bad
It
in
is
my
pretty
opinion.
bad. Again, I
don't think
FaceTime Britt straight away.
I couldn't see it.
No support.
No support because it took 2 minutes. It's that small for me to see it. To
No
which,
support. And again, her classic response, gaps are in this summer.
Well, then your response was, let me get the nail file.
No, okay, we're not going into the fact, we're not telling everyone that I nail filed the chip off.
Well, if you get embarrassed of
If you're a dentist and you want to sponsor my dentist procedures, I'm up for that. DM me, I'm Fireball Pod on
But-
Instagram.
all over excited for an apple pie.
All for an apple snack, crispy, buttery, flaky, crispy, crumpy crust. Crispy crust. Okay, we're going to get into our first segment. So, as most of you know and love, what has the segment been?
Pit song of the week.
Which I know you all love me singing the intro, which I will still give you. But we're going to change it up a bit. We're just going to see.
Listen, Pitbull has a great discography, but
He's
it's
coming
not
out with a
huge.
single a week. The past 2 weeks has been coming out with a single a week, and it's been so magnificent.
But also his discography isn't that large. We are going to run out of Pitbull songs.
You can never run out. You just repeat them over. But we're changing it to Song of the Week.
Yes.
We're just testing it. If you're going to hate it and be haters, that's fine.
Keep that to yourself.
Keep it to yourself, but we're going to test it.
Yeah.
So, Britt,
Okay.
wait, should I sing the theme song?
Oh, yeah, you got to do the theme song.
Should I take out the pit word?
No.
Pit Song of the Week. Pit Song of the
Can we
Week.
get like
Pit Song.
a drum beat for it? Oh, no.
Okay. Off you go. You're first.
Okay, mine. I'm trying to work out who it's by. Remember who it's by. I
Oh,
rediscovered.
while you're doing that, I'm going to quickly find mine because obviously I always forget everything.
I rediscovered this song about a week ago. It's not that song, but and I forgot how good it is. Okay, it's Friday, like not like the one that's like it's Friday then it's Saturday Sunday. What? Oh, that song! I was driving to Bible study last Friday morning at like an embarrassing early time, blasting that song,
And you were just living your best life.
And I have this problem where when I hyperfixate on a song, I hyperfixate on it, and I
Oh,
will
you'll listen to it on repeat for
on
a
repeat.
40-minute car ride. I'm
Yes.
the same.
And so I listened to it for the whole drive from my house to Bible study. It was a great time, and that song it's true. It's Friday, then it's Saturday, Sunday.
It was
Endless.
fantastic.
And do you know what I worked out listening to it? It's got the hook from hotel room service in it.
Prove it. Oh, stand by. Do diddy.
Okay, hold on.
Diddy diddy.
I gotta find it.
Do diddy. Oh, we're gonna get plagiarized because I can hear a bit of it. And then in hotel, motel,
Wait, 1 second,
holiday Inn. We're so gonna get plagiarized for this, Britt.
Oh,
Meet me at the hotel room, fed about your boyfriend, and meet me at the. Oh,
See?
that is Brilliante.
so it's got the hook from hotel room service. in it.
Brilliante,
So
Harriet.
technically, mine's still Pitbull related. Anyway, so that's my song of the week.
I love it.
What about you?
My song of the week. I've been delving into some old music this
Oh.
week. Like, as much as I hate to admit it, I was listening to some Maroon 5.
Oh, they're so good.
And I'm really obsessed with Hilary Duff, but that's a whole nother story. We're getting back on the Hillary train. But I was listening to Mariah Carey.
Oh,
And I love her. She might be a bit, hey, how's it going?
She's-
But I love Mariah. And It's just a great song to get you.
Wait, what song?
If you give me a second, I'm about to tell you. Gonna shake it off, and the loving ain't the same, and you keep on playing games, and you know I'm here to stay. Shake it off. I just love her. That whole album tells a really great story. I'm pretty sure because have you seen the movie Glitter?
No.
It's a movie about Mariah Carey where she plays Mariah Carey, but the character's name isn't Mariah Carey. I know, confusing.
So she just plays like
so
a pop
clear.
star version of hers.
Of her, but because she was like entrapped with her manager and stuff, and he wouldn't let her leave the house, and it's a true story. So people wonder like why are people like Mariah and Brittany crazy?
Oh, it's their managements. Why don't
Their
want to go into
management and
talent
their family.
management?
So that's why I won't be a pop star. That's
Sure, that's a valid reason.
that's the only reason.
It's the reason I don't want to be a
viable.
talent manager because they're all a bit
Hey,
how's it going?
How's it going?
one screw loose of a toolbox.
Guys, we
back.
have a new segment.
Listen, we're 3 episodes in now, so we thought we'd just give you something new, keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh, keep it funky fresh.
So, this segment is called Most Overrated Movies.
Oh, yes.
Now, there will be different genres of movies.
different genres.
Today, we're focusing on my personal favourite and
One
pinnacle.
of my personal favourites too.
Rom-coms.
Rom-coms. Who doesn't love them? If you don't,
I don't
the
understand.
door is that away, buddy.
I understand that they're cheesy. As like a whole, the genre is
But
cheesy.
who doesn't love mozzarella sticks?
What? The food?
Cheesy. Get it?
Oh.
Okay, she definitely missed that one.
Okay, so every week, we're going to talk about a different movie or genre.
You're right there. You just keep touching the
Sorry,
mic.
I'm trying, it's like a bit loose, but
Okay,
it's fine.
make it better
There we go.
and sort it out. Because the visual watchers, all you're going to see is Britt touching the mic.
Okay, anyway.
And don't stare out the window because, yes, we have an audience, people.
At our secret location.
At our secret location.
Okay, so what is your overrated
Do you want me to
movie?
go?
You go first.
Okay. I'm going to get so much hate for this. And guess what? Have I
Don't.
ever cared what the haters thought? Yes. But have I outgrown the haters? Yeah. Do I care what you think? No.
Yeah.
One of the most overrated movies of all time. Yes, this goes out to you, Nick and Em. It is their favourite movie, and I watched it with them. And people have gone my whole life, you have to watch this. It's so the pinnacle of rom-coms.
I feel like we may have the same one.
Is Notting Hill.
No, okay, that's not mine.
It is one of
Yeah.
the most overrated movies ever. Anna does not deserve to be with, is it Hugh Jackman?
No, Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. It's that memorable. I don't even know the actors. She does not deserve to be with him. She is insane.
I'm just a girl standing in front of a guy asking him to love her to love him to love her.
And if I was the guy, I'd be like, cool, I'm going upstairs to make myself a cappuccino, an Aperol Spritz and a margarita just to deal with all the trauma you've given me from
Yeah.
rejecting me. The key, I'm very passionate about this and I'm annoyed. The key player in this whole thing is the housemate, the crazy drunken housemate. He's underrated and the whole movie should be a testimony
To
and
him.
an autobiography to him. I don't even remember his name, but it was great. But to Nick and Em, I'm sorry, it's one of the worst rom-coms ever. It's so stupid. And then in the end, if you haven't seen it, I don't even care. You should have seen it. It's from the 90s. She's pregnant with him and they're sitting on a bench and he's playing with her hair and it's so beautiful. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I get so aggravated. I don't think she deserves to be with him. He's always loved her.
She's
and was
very
just
dramatic.
Super faithful. She's super dramatic. She's a pain in my behind and I'm angry. I'm more angry than a flaming hot Cheeto.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've only seen it once.
You know what?
And I don't
Let's
love
read
it.
the biography. The snip.
Synopsis.
The snippet. William, a British bookseller, meets and falls in love with Anna, a high-profile American actress. However, sorry, I need to burp.
Do you want me to meet you?
No. However, their relationship goes through many problems due to their different social status. No, your relationships goes through many different problems.
She's
because
crazy.
You, Anna Scott, are a freaking psychopath. Spike, that's his name. Spike was the best in all of it. Anyway,
It's what's her face, isn't it? Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts, who, let me tell you, is one of my absolute favourites.
Oh,
But
pretty
Julia, you've let me down.
Yeah, it's I agree with you. The fact
She
that
was
it's
better
overrated.
in Mona Lisa Smile.
Oh, that is
Such a good movie.
I think you've got to put it in context of people saying it's their favorite when they didn't have the movies that we have now.
No, poor decisions.
Yeah, it's
What's better, Notting Hill or Mole Cop? I know what I'm voting for. Paul Blart, I'm there for you. One of the greatest action cinematic movies of all time. And Britt, you better not say anything negative.
I'm not.
Or I will get up and leave this podcast.
I'm
and
not
set
saying
this
anything
studio
negative.
on fire.
I
not
do
really.
like-
We love this studio. If you're listening, studio listeners.
I do like Paul Blart. This isn't about Paul though.
So anyway, I'm going to give her, out of most overrated movies, it gets out of 10 stars, 10 being it's the best movie, giving it a 0.5 star.
Oh.
I really am angry with this. I'm really angry with her
Oh,
character.
you felt so strongly about Notting Hill.
And you know what's even worse? My middle name's Anne, which is close enough to Anna, and it makes me want to not even be myself. Anyway,
I love how
I'm
passionate you
so
are
angry
it.
about this. You continue. What's
Okay.
your most overrated movie?
Okay. Objectively, I can say it's a good movie. It does not deserve the hype that it
I'm
gets.
scared.
I love both the actors. Well, that's a lie. I like one actor
Do
more
you know
than the
for
other.
a fact I like this movie?
I don't know. I don't think we've ever talked. Maybe.
Oh, continue. I'm scared.
I don't understand when everyone says, like, you think of a romance movie, everyone's like, have you watched this movie?
Oh, is there a
It's-
sinking ship?
No, it's not Titanic.
Oh, I've never seen that.
My mum made me watch Titanic the first time before the first cruise I ever went on, the night before.
I think it's just going to induce my stress for fears
Oh.
for fears of I can't speak.
Why you kill
Fears
us?
of cruises and killer whales.
My sister had a weird obsession with the Titanic, but I'm not going to air that out on here because she might actually kill me. Anyway,
Oh.
the movie that I think is the most overrated rom-com is The Notebook. I'm sorry.
I've never seen it.
Okay, good. So
I've never seen
don't
it
bother.
because I know everything that happens.
Exactly.
She gets sick. She can't decide what she wants in life. He tries to fall off a Ferris wheel, and he wears a little baker boy hat, and he has a beard. I know that's the whole movie, and then she dies
In the very end, yeah.
in the very end. So you continue because now I'm stealing your
no.
movie.
It's just it's objectively a good movie. I think the story. I don't cry. The only movie I've ever cried in is P.S. I Love You. I don't cry in movies. I don't cry
What
easily
about
in
King
movies.
Kong?
I haven't watched King Kong. I don't like gorillas.
We better watch that later.
Do we?
No, I get scared by the people on the island. They're very demonic. Anyway, continue.
It's set in New York. What island?
Where they go to get Kong?
Oh, anyway.
Oh, jeez.
I love Ryan Gosling.
I love him.
I love Rachel McAdams. Love is probably a strong word for her. I like her movies.
Oh, she's all right.
She's not in much.
Where is she these days? Rach, where you at?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. Come on the pod, Rach.
It's a good movie. I will
Yeah.
give it that. It is not deserve the hype that everyone gives it, and everyone's like,
Everyone.
I wrote you 300 and blah blah blah.
He writes her letters?
Yeah, he writes her letters every day for a year.
Can I tell you, I tried not doing that, but I tried it.
You tried writing
Actually,
someone
I'm not
letters?
confessing this, but continue.
It's just I don't have much else to say apart from the fact I'm sorry, people. If that's your favorite movie, get a better movie.
Get a better movie. You know what's even better than that? And you'll agree. Despicable Me 1, 2, 3, Rise of Gru, and Minions. That whole absolute
Cinematic
extravaganza is so much better than The Notebook.
Even if you want another rom-com, The Kissing Booth.
Kissing Booth is so much
Except the third one.
better.
The third one's
Except
trash.
the third one is absolute.
What's another like rom-com? The Proposal. One of my top 3 favorite movies.
Freaky Friday with Lindsay
A Cinderella
Lohan.
story. Like people, I'm sorry, if your personality is that The Notebook is your favorite
If
movie,
your personality
this
is
may
The
be
Notebook
harsh.
and Notting Hill,
This may be harsh. I'm sorry. Get a better personality. Or find another
so how many
personality.
stars out of 10?
Same as you, 0.5.
Oh, yes.
I
I
just
love it. The haters are going to be
But as I said,
flooding our DMs.
I can say it's an objectively good movie. It does not deserve the hype that it gets.
Does not deserve the hype it gets. And if you like The Notebook and Notting Hill is your favourite movies,
Moody's?
Moody's, let me tell you, it's on the same scale as liking Brokeback Mountain as your favourite movie.
Is that the one about the 2 gay cowboys?
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Is that song in it?
I hope so. I've never seen it.
Neither have I. It's what's his face, isn't it? Who's the one? Heath Ledger.
The one that died. He's the Joker.
Yeah, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
This goes out to
This
you.
goes out to you.
It's everyone's favourite.
Everyone's favourite segment. Britt, sing it out for us.
Men. Ooh.
Oh, we're getting better at harmonising.
It is top 2 men of the week.
Top 2 men of the week. If this is your first time listening or watching the pod,
Yep.
I think Britt just shook the camera if you're watching it.
It's fine.
First time listening or watching, pretty much we have a pyramid like Abby's pyramid from Dance Mums. If you don't know what that is, Google it. I can't explain this anymore. Just Google things, people. That's what Google's in for.
Even just Google Abby's pyramid.
Ammy's pyramid. So pretty much we rate men. Yes, they're celebrities. I have a feeling that sooner rather than later, we're going to start putting people we actually know on this pyramid.
Oh.
And I'm going to get excited for that day.
That's very you. I can see that.
And it's also very you. You're going to have some people on there, Britt.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting started with my number 6.
Oh, who could it be?
We all know. It's Dwight Schrute from The
Dwight.
Office. He was on it last week. We love Dwight. I just love him. I've been still watching more of The Office. I just feel like he's a character I just love. And
He's pretty great.
look at that look in his eye. He would kill you in 1
I was
second.
going to say, he's got a very murderous look.
But I like it. Oh, yeah. So he's my number 6. Didn't want to change him. I just felt, Dwight, you're in my heart.
You're still here.
You're still here.
Congrats
and
to you.
You're consistent with your murderousness.
I feel like you two have very similar like humour.
Similar
That's a
humour.
compliment.
Can I tell you, I would actually marry him. Not now, who he was then. Because I've seen what he looks like now and he's just a little bit too old for me.
I mean, he's a bit, yeah.
There's like Clooney old and then there's whoever plays Dwight Schrute, the actor, old. And let me tell you,
Not about that.
I'm on the Clooney side. Anyway, number 5.
Who is it going to be?
I've forgotten. Oh. I've just been dreaming of him all week. Justin
Oh, I
Timberlake.
thought that was Jesse McCartney for a second.
We love you, McCartney, but no, you didn't make it. Justin Timberlake. I love the Timberlake. I just love him. He looks like a guy I used to have a situationship with. And I mean, the guy that I had the situationship looks like him.
Yeah.
And I just love him. I love that NSYNC's getting back together.
Are they?
Britt, this is the biggest news of the month.
I'm sorry, I was a Backstreet Boys
NSYNC's
person.
getting back together. They've released their first single. It's a bop.
With him?
Yes, and I heard it on the radio and I thought it was Jonas Brothers and it was them. It's so good. Do I remember what it's called? Nope.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Google it. But they are just so good. I love Justin Timberlake. I feel like he's one of the people from Disney that got out of the Mickey Mouse Club
I
before
always forget
everyone
he
went
was on
murderous
Disney.
and
He was
crazy.
with Britney on Disney in Mickey Mouse's clubhouse.
He was. Him and Britney in the double denim. Him and Britney used to date. Cry Me a River is about Britney Spears. Cry me. Anyway, so love you. You're number 5. Number 4.
Also, him and Jessica Alba are so cute. I saw a photo of them. But
Jessica Alba.
no, Jessica.
Jessica Alba is from the movie Honey.
What's he married to? Jessica.
Jessica from Seventh Heaven.
What's her last name?
So no. In my head, he's
Anyway,
single.
and I'm
going to keep it that way.
I saw them on photos. It was on like Daily Mail or something.
Yeah, they're cute. Whoever his wife is, we love you. Anyway, number 4. Oh, Batman's gone. Edward's gone.
Oh,
But the Robert Pattinson. There you go. You can see it, guys. The Robert
That's a cute
Pattinson.
photo.
His back, he's cute. This photo's in a little grey hoodie. I just love our Pats. Like, I just think you belong with me. I keep saying, because he's got a model girlfriend, doesn't he? She's a model.
I don't know.
She is a model. I'm 90% sure she's a model. And every time I see them together, I go, he could be with me. If he can be with her, he can be with me.
Yeah.
And I just think he'd be so good at like cuddling and watching a movie.
He is also just such a good actor.
He's,
Have you ever seen Cosmopolitan?
of course I have.
Okay, that is such a good movie.
Oh, wait, what? I thought you meant the
one-
magazine.
No, the movie. And he's like, I think he plays like a young finance guy. And the whole movie,
Finance guy. You know I
No.
love finance bros.
the whole movie is shot in a limo. And it's like a progression of a bunch of stuff.
What?
He has like people coming in and out of the limo. It is such a good movie.
Okay, I'm going to put that on my list.
You
But
need to
anyway,
watch it.
his number, what was that?
4, 3.
4. Number 3. Wait, let me figure out which one.
No,
is
that's number 3.
No, it isn't. 6, 5.
Oh,
4.
sorry. I was
Break that
counting
down.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Number 3.
Oh, Lewis.
It's Lewis. Look at him. He's just a majestic beast.
Why is that a selfie I take daily?
He's wearing blue glasses way too close up. I love Lewis. I feel like, look, Britt, I've been pissed off with you. I've been really pissed off with you. We keep doing top 10 men of the week every week, and I've been waiting for her to put Lewis on. And you know what? I said, forget it. You're a fake fan. No, shut up and let me talk. This is all about me. You're a fake fan, and you pretend you love him. I will never forget, guys, the moment we watched the Lewis Capaldi documentary
Oh, yeah.
together.
Yeah.
We're weeping. By the end of it, we're bloody disheveled. You can't even cope.
Yeah, that was a rough.
And then we
documentary.
start a podcast, and I'm thinking Britt's going to live up to who she is as a woman, and you've let me down. You haven't put him on the pyramid. So you know what? I'm putting him on the pyramid. And Lewis, if you're watching this, you'll see the progression of who the real fan is. Lois and Niall.
It's just, I cannot. I was meant to see him in July, but he's obviously he's dealing with
so
his
you're
own
mad
stuff.
at him because he's sick
No,
with Tourette's.
I'm not mad. I'm just in mourning. I can't listen to his music.
You know what? I'll give you a bypass for this episode, even though I just screamed at you, because I understand when people are mourning, they're not themselves and they do crazy things.
I can't think about him.
Yeah, I understand that, but Britt, it's Lewis.
I know.
There's my wing. He's under it. Anyway, we love you, Lewis. You're number 3. Number 2. Okay, I need to apologise because I feel like I've abandoned this guy and we've been in a relationship for so long in my head since I was in primary school.
Who is this?
And I just feel like he doesn't get enough credit anymore these days. Also, I realise, I just want to apologise, guys, I can hear in my ears. You can probably hear some background noise because...
Oh, yeah, you can hear
the background noise, just ignore it. But anyway, so I just want to say I'm sorry for not giving you enough credit. You're always going to be in my heart. And my heart is spread open for you. I mean, it's open for you when you want to be with me. My number 2... it's Zac Efron.
Oh,
Daddy's home, home for me. He just gets better with age. And everyone gave him so much rubbish because he had to get his jaw redone because he broke it. And then he had a square face for a bit.
Oh, I thought he just got Botox.
And he looked like a Roboblox.
I thought he just got Botox.
No, he had to have surgery on his jaw. And now he looks normal and fine. And you know what? He looked normal and fine with the square jaw. So, Zac, I loved you with the square jaw and I loved you now.
He lives here.
What do you mean? Oh, Byron Bay?
Yeah.
He's got a house in Byron Bay. I don't know if he's here 24/7. But you know who I also love, even though they're not on here? I love you, Dylan.
Is that
I
his brother?
love Dylan.
They do.
But Dylan is way too much into fitness. And I think if I was a fitness girly, me and Dylan would work. But
You're not in that era right now.
I'm not in that era. One day I will be. But anyway, so I love you, Zac. I've loved you since you were Troy. I've loved you in Are We Officially Dating? I've loved you in Bad Neighbours when you're half naked in that whole movie.
And Summerland.
Mine is, if you're listening, get over it. And I loved you in Gappy Tooth, Summerland. So, Zac, I just love you. Okay, number 1.
I mean, there's going to be no surprise. We know who it's going to be.
I don't think you're ready for this.
It's going to be Harry. You do this every week.
Wait, who did I put? No, it's not Harry.
I'm still placing bets that it's Harry.
It is, but it isn't. This week, I've been thinking about people that are ungrateful for things. Not myself, because I'm not pointing the mirror on me. But I just think this person's wife
I know exactly.
was super ungrateful. So my number 1 is Jack Chambers, which is Harry Styles in the movie Don't Worry Darling, the character Jack. I just think that Alice was super ungrateful. If my husband ate sardines and look, I did cry in the movie because they made Harry have acne and I literally could not cope. I was sitting there having a mental breakdown. Not that acne is bad, but
they made him just not look like he usually. They just made him
not look like he usually does, and I just really wasn't ready for that.
That movie is also it's trippy.
After that movie, anyway, that's a whole. We can talk about it. It made me literally want to smash and crash my car, but that's a whole other story. And
we weren't okay.
We will dedicate a whole series to Harry on the pod. Harry, if you're listening,
come on the pod.
Come on the pod. Stay tuned. But I just think Alice is super ungrateful. If you haven't watched the movie Don't Worry Darling, maybe just fast forward this bit because we're going to spoil it all for you. But pretty much they're in an alternate reality, is it?
Like a VR, like they're in a virtual reality.
They're in a virtual reality and...
It's like real life Sims.
He puts her in there and she's so freaking ungrateful. I mean, he feeds her through a tube and puts water on her mouth. She should just be grateful she's in this reality with beautiful Jack who just wants to have babies with her and make a roast chicken and do other things.
Dance with Olivia Wilde as well.
Oh, don't get me started on Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde, if you're watching or listening, don't. Not a fan.
She was great in House.
I don't even watch that. I don't even know what that is. Is that about houses?
No, it's about
the doctor. Anyway, so Jack Chambers, you're my number 1 because I just think you're psychotic and people need to be more grateful.
He was trying to provide.
People need to be more grateful when people knock you unconscious and put a chip inside you.
And force your eyes open 24/7.
Force your eyes open. Be more grateful because people that are grateful for people that knock them unconscious and put chips in their head live better lives.
Okay, it is my turn for my men.
Should we sing the song to you too?
You can sing it. You take it away.
Man, manly man. Ooh. I just love the ooh.
Okay, so. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so this week. So number
6. I'll count for you since you thought 3 was 4 on mine.
Okay, this is a reminder from last episode. It's just, I've seen my TikTok, just a lot of this person.
Oh, okay.
Great stuff. Okay, it is still Joe Jonas.
Oh, wait. Whoa. How did he go from top to bottom? We need to discuss this.
Because there's just been a lot. Like, it's been a few weeks since we recorded. Things have happened.
So he's gone from all the way at the top to the bottom.
Because I've been consuming a lot of things that just...
Consuming?
Like, consuming content.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
So Joe, he's going through his divorce with Sophie.
Oh, you just want to give him some space.
Exactly. And
then when the divorce is finalised, straight back to the top.
In there. I love Sophie Turner, but this whole situation, not that I'm picking sides.
It's Joe.
Anyway.
Joe girl.
So he's just a lot of him singing, like, because they're on their tour right now, all their old songs. I rediscovered Much Better. Such a good song. I'm much better.
I'm much better.
Oh,
that was that sounded exactly like him.
Yeah, it's
We
like
should
he's
start
here.
a band.
Interesting.
We'll pin that one.
So Joe, you're number 6.
Love it.
Number 5.
5. Can you count today?
Okay, this person.
Yeah.
As I said, went to Singapore. This person was one of the headliners of the Singapore Grand Prix.
Oh, I knew this was going to happen. They're all going to be F1 guys.
No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
So,
Defensive
if you
over
don't
here.
know the Grand Prix, they have musical artists. So it was this person and Robbie Williams. I was meant to go and see him on that night.
I love this person.
But I may have had a mild anxiety attack and just went back to the hotel room.
That's okay.
So this person is. But he's still, I've rediscovered all his old music and it is Mr. Post Malone.
Posty.
I was making my new like monthly playlist as I do every month and just got like Chemical, Enough is Enough, Dial Drunk with Noel Khan. Oh,
I like you. I do.
His music is
When
just
I
so
get
good.
finger shopping in the Benz, I like you. I do.
And
I like you. I do.
his music.
When I go shopping.
My sister and her boyfriend ended up actually still going and seeing him.
Was it? They say
They loved it. They had
I can't speak. Did they say he was good?
They said they said at one point he was lying on the ground in the fetal position just screaming. And I'm like, that's the content I want. He was
Screaming?
just like moaning and screaming. He wasn't in pain. That was just like the performance.
Okay, I'm mildly concerned for you. Come on the pod and we'll talk about it.
So he was great. And his dancing
He would be
TikToks.
great on the pod.
He would be.
Posty, come on. It's time to shine.
I would need him to shower though.
He does shower.
People say that he doesn't.
You're going to listen to people's opinions. Post, you heard it here first. I don't listen to the people's opinions of views.
Okay, so that's number 5. Number 4.
4.
4.
Free 4.
This is a niche one. Yet again, I'm loving the word niche. This is a niche one. I'm going to show you, then I'm going to explain.
Okay.
Dax Shepard.
Oh, he's married to Kristen Bell?
Yes, he's Kristen.
Yeah, I like him.
But he has 2 podcasts.
Oh, really?
So first one, it's called Armchair Expert, and he has like different people who are experts at things, and every week they come on and they talk about
That's
different
cool.
things. So he did one with Ashton Kutcher where he talked about his...
Oh, wait, let's just pause there. Don't you just love saying the word Kutcher? Ashton Kutcher.
So yeah, Ashton came on, and he's been on a few times because I think they're actually like best friends.
I think they're good friends.
And because his wife, like Kristen and Mila, are best friends. Anyway, he came on and he
that's
talked about all his
cute.
crypto stuff. Mila Kunis came on. Oh no, Ashton also talked about his like, he has that child trafficking.
You're looking at me like I know anything about
anyway,
this guy.
He's all his organisation and like fundraising, philanthropy work. Anyway, then he has another one.
Wait, isn't a philanthropist someone that looks at plants?
No, that's a botanist.
Oh.
A philanthropist is like a charity. Like you do philanthropic work.
Well, can I be a charity and people give me money?
We'll leave Rachel's beam below. Then he has another one, and you're going to roll your eyes. He has another podcast called F1 where he talks, but it's like EFF WN. It's so good. Anyway, he's a hilarious human being. Him and Kristen Bell are hilarious. Like, she
They're
goes on his
cute.
podcast a bunch. They're exactly what I want to be as a married couple. They are
So good.
they're best friends before they're like married.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Anyway, I love Dax
Shout out to
Shepard.
Kristen Bell because she is so funny in Bad Mums.
Yes.
She's so good in that movie.
And also, I rewatched, what is it? When in Rome, which they're both in.
yeah, that's a good
And he
one.
plays the crazy magic guy. Anyway, he's just
Crazy.
great. He's so funny. Anyway, so Dax Shepard.
Number 3.
Number 3. I forgot who this is.
It's okay. You can do it the other way.
Yeah, we're going to have to go this way. Cause
That's okay.
Okay. This is also a remainder from last week. Jack McFarlane.
Oh, you love him.
I'm just in my... I don't want to be a grown-up. I just want to keep being, like, the responsibility of a child.
so
AKA
denial.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in my post-grad era. I'm in this weird stage where I'm still, like, I'm not working full-time.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I relate to Jack. He never wanted to grow up. He just wants to be a child and rely on everyone. And that's where I am in life.
I'm not in that, but I just want to be super rich and do whatever I want. But yeah, I don't want to do any work
But-
to get the richness.
Yeah. So Jack's still here from last week just because I'm still... I relate
love
to
him.
I relate to him a lot.
What's he holding? Oh, the share
He's
doll.
holding the share
oh
doll.
gosh. Google share doll. Hopefully the right thing comes up. Oh,
Okay,
gosh.
number-
Maybe don't Google that.
Nothing bad will come up.
Nothing bad will come up. Okay, let's go to your number
Okay,
2.
number
I'll talk to
2.
you about it later.
Okay, number 2. This is...
Someone new?
This is a new one.
Oh, here we go.
This is Lando Norris. If you don't know, he is an F1 driver. He drives for McLaren. I have
What the hell is McLaren?
So
Is the name of a pub?
F1's made up of 10 teams and each team has 2 drivers.
Oh, like Toyota.
Yes, but they're not, all,
Hyundai?
they're not all just car brands. Like, they're different. But
Okay.
McLaren is a car brand.
Okay.
But anyway, so he is McLaren. When I was in Singapore, he came second. Yes, he came second. And
So
he's just
good.
This is a spoil spot in my family. I am a Ferrari girl before I'm a McLaren girl. Morally, the CEO of McLaren annoys me like to no end. He's just not a great person.
Yeah, I'm not
Anyway,
a car girl.
I really think you would like it.
Oh,
Anyway.
the only car... You know what? I am a car girl. Limousine gal. Like, I'm a Chuck Bass.
Yeah,
Chuck Bass gal.
these are very different cars.
Okay.
Anyway, so Lando, he's doing great. He came second in Singapore, then he came second in Suzuka, and this weekend in, or are they Qatar? I'm believing for maybe not a second, maybe a third.
Oh.
I'm putting that
So
out
he's
there
doing
now.
pretty good.
He's doing, but he hasn't been doing. Everyone doubted him. Sorry, because he's like he's kind of like a young like he's a lad. He's an English lad.
So my favorite type of guy.
So I think you'd like him, but my whole family doesn't like him. They're like, oh, you can't like Lando. I'm like, I can like him.
You're like, you know what, Mum and Dad? I can like who I want.
He's objectively
Back
so
off.
talented. Anyway, that's enough of my rant of him.
I do
So-
like Lando now.
Lando's number
as soon
2.
as you said he was English, I'm an F1 girl.
Okay, number 1.
I'm scared.
I need a second to process.
If this is an F1 person, I'm going to be really disappointed in you, and it proves...
You cannot be. No.
No, it is, isn't it? It's an F1 person, and there you are forgetting about Niall Horan, Louis Tomlinson, Zayn Malik. You're forgetting about all the boys that carried you through your adolescent, and all of a sudden you go to Singapore and you have some eagle meat, and you're all of a sudden into the cars. Shannon, if you're listening, agree with me, and Shannon, if you don't agree,
Shannon won't agree with you. She loves F1 more than me.
but she'll agree that you're being fake to being
It's
a
not
fan.
fake. It's not fake.
Continue.
Anyway, number 1 is.
I'm so sad right now. It won't stick.
It is Charles Leclerc.
What's his name? Charlotte Claire. What a man.
It looks like Charles Leclerc. But
Yeah?
he's Monegascan. Monegasque.
From Madagascar.
He's not Moroccan. He's from Monaco.
Yeah, that would make him Monaco Korean.
It's Monegascan. Like if you're from Monaco, you're from Monaco. Like you speak Monaco.
You're Monegasque.
I don't.
You're
have-
Monegasque.
I don't have time to explain geography to you. He's a Monegasque driver. Anyway, he drives a Ferrari.
Doesn't sound correct.
As I said, I am a Ferrari girl. Stop rolling your eyes at me.
No one
You
can prove that I was rolling my eyes. No one else is here.
I just can't explain watching these cars in real life. It's like the talent that these people have. They say that they turn a corner before they've even turned a corner. Like, it's just insane watching them drive. And he's really funny as well. He did like
I'm laughing because this whole thing is a joke.
It is not. They do like a driver parade before the races, and they're in like little vintage cars.
Like what they do at like when you go to Movie World and they do all the parades with Tweety Bird.
Yes, but they're in like...
Which is also a joke.
They're in like little vintage cars. Anyway.
And they're waving. Show me how they wave. Wave to the people.
Anyway, everyone always makes fun of me because Ferrari haven't done well the past like 2 seasons. They've just forgotten how to actually do their jobs, except for the drivers. It's like the mechanics and engineers.
Yeah.
But when I was in Singapore, his teammate Carlos came first, and he came fifth or sixth. I can't remember. Anyway, Ferrari's coming back.
Mark these words.
West
Ham's on the rise, and Ferrari's coming back.
Well, they came first. Did they come first in Suzuka? No, they didn't. Max came first. Anyway, Ferrari's coming back. They're going to do well. They're not going to be world champions because they don't have enough points. But they're coming back.
They're coming back.
Even if they fail, I'm still going to go for Ferrari.
Baby, come back. Any kind of fool would
So they're my men of the week.
I was wrong.
We'll see.
And there's something good. Oh, I forgot the lyrics.
Fake fan. I didn't know the song. We will see who will be here next week.
Next week.
Stage.
Guys, we're full of segments today.
Especially all the new ones. We're just bringing freshness.
We're just bringing some fresh
Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, so we're bringing some fresh segments. We have another new segment, 2 for the price of 1.
Really? You're getting all the new content this week.
You're getting all the new content and all the new spice. Anyway, so
this segment.
This segment, I mean, personally,
Everyone's got these.
everyone's got these.
Some people are just afraid to admit it.
Afraid to admit it. You and me have minimal because we're
We're better than that.
we're better than that. This segment is called
Toxic
Down, Slipping Under.
That sounds so great.
We'll sing for you. With a taste of your lips, I want to ride. Your toxic down, slipping under. Toxic traits.
So many.
Bow, bow. So many.
This could be a whole episode in itself.
This could be a whole episode within itself, and we get people on that are toxic. And trust me, watch your inboxes because I'm emailing you.
We know
But
a few.
pretty much, we put on our social media. If you don't follow us, we will put it here. Somehow it'll be here. Follow us at 5 Pod. And we did a little poll, and some people sent in their toxic traits.
Okay, so we're going to go through a couple.
We're going to go through a couple. Should I start?
You go first.
Okay. We both have them this time. Yes, I still don't know the login to the Instagram, but I sent them to Britt. Okay.
Okay, where are they?
Emma. Oh, Emma. Emma said her toxic trait. I think if a man looks my way, he's in love with me. I am literally the same. If you even breathe. So the other day, maybe I shouldn't tell this story. The beeline?
Oh.
Maybe I won't share this story. So actually, if you follow us on YouTube, we'll give you some behind the scenes footage.
That's bonus
Remember
content.
where we'll tell you the whole truth. But yeah, I'm the same. I think if a man looks at me, I'm like, oh, he's in love. He loves me.
Yeah.
Smiles at me. Oh, we're getting married.
When's the wedding?
When's the wedding? And you're the same, Britt.
I'm the exact. I never said I wasn't.
She's the exact same, except Britt will never talk to them. I'm the crazy one that's like, hey, we should hang out. And by that, I mean, go into the chapel and we're gonna get married.
No, it's a real place.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading through the toxic traits.
Oh.
Okay, I'll do number 2. Sophia, we've got a global international
This one's
response.
This one's
Sophia.
from LA.
This one's from LA. Watching horror movies knowing full well I'll get scared. I'm the same.
I used to do this.
I don't actually do it that much, but yeah.
I can't do it now because they give me too much anxiety.
Too much anxiety, and then I'm looking under my bed thinking there's a serial murderer in all my cupboards. They wouldn't fit in the dishwasher or the cupboard where I keep my snacks, but I'm like, they're contorting in there. It's a contortionist.
So a small person could fit.
It's
in. Like someone who's petite.
It's a contortionist murder.
A contortionist.
Contortionist.
Contortionist. They're gonna torture you.
Okay, what about you? What are some toxic traits people sent in for us?
Okay.
Just first name. Don't say last name.
I'm not going
We're
to.
hiding their identities.
This one comes from our friend Nick.
Mm-hmm. This is also global.
This is also global.
Mr. Worldwide.
I'm just going to do one of them. Irish goodbyes.
You explain this to me. This is awesome. So I love this.
An Irish goodbye is when you're like, say at like a group gathering or just like somewhere that's like more than like 5 people, I'd say, and you just leave. You don't say goodbye to
love
anybody.
this.
This is something I'm guilty of, probably to a fault.
I love this, and I never knew it existed, and I realized I do it, but I don't see this as a toxic trait. I see this as time management, putting yourself first, and having good boundaries.
I was going to say, for me, this is more like I get to a point where like I'm out. I start zoning out. And I don't want to.
You've hit your limit.
I'm also a people pleaser. I don't want to interrupt people's conversations.
Yeah, see, I will always interrupt and not realize that I'm interrupting, and I will do the group awkward goodbye. Those of you who I do it to all the time at church, I'm really sorry. And I'll go, bye guys, bye guys, bye guys, bye guys. Okay, bye, love you all. And then I walk away and I'm like, oh, that was so embarrassing.
I just sometimes hit a point where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I have to leave.
But I like that. I don't think that's a toxic trait. I will go against the grain and say that I love that.
Yeah, I don't think you... Yeah. I can see how it can come off that my mum, if I ever did that, my mum would think it was the rudest thing in the world.
Oh, Lisa, we love you.
But I just think sometimes when... You don't want to interrupt people when you've had enough. Your social battery's just like... It's
hitting it. Okay, what else? What else do we have? Who else has written in?
Where'd it go? Oh, where'd it go? Okay. This one is from Ellie.
Also, Ellie... We just love the consistency of you interacting with the polls.
Yes, Ellie, the engagement's up there.
Cheers to you. We haven't done a single cheers. Oh. Only we could reach. Ding, ding.
Okay. Ellie says I could do that to any topic, i.e. waxing, building furniture, stock market, etc.
This explains Ellie to a T, and I would say it is a toxic trait, but also her uprising.
Yes.
Because she just does so many new things.
She is very handy with stuff.
She's
like
a handy woman.
Whereas I'm the kind of person, and I'm a perfectionist, so if I don't want to do, if I know I can't do something perfectly, I'm just not going to do it.
The song that comes into my head for thinking about Ellie with all the things she does is a single mom that works two jobs. I'm a survivor.
Like even this morning, Ellie was like, I'm going to buy a tattoo gun and we're going to tattoo everyone.
Oh my gosh, I got so annoyed. I love you, Ellie, but Ellie,
you can do so much.
She can do anything. If I was like Ellie, the Prime Minister of New South Wales, apply, she'll go, I can do it.
And she probably could.
And she probably could, and she would look so fashionable.
She's the kind of person that can do everything.
Yeah.
Tattooing,
Ellie, we're not doing that.
It's like, so I watched so much Grey's Anatomy. I say I could do a heart transplant. In theory, probably not.
I say I could be a supermodel, but in theory... Cheeseburgers are life. And I know supermodels eat carrots and hummus.
I don't like hummus.
Okay, what we thought would be funny is we call up, males. We'd call up some males and we would say, hey, they don't know they're going to be on the pod. And we go, I need to talk to you about some toxic traits I've realised. It can be nice or it can be mean. We might get scrutinised for this. Don't care. Sorry, we had technical difficulty. We're calling the first person now.
Okay.
Can we hear them?
Yes.
Yeah, we can really hear them.
Hey.
Hello, I need to talk to you about something.
Oh, is it good or bad?
Maybe a bit of both. Me and Britt, we're hanging out right now. I'm not working today.
Hi, Jessie.
I don't know if you can hear her. Pretty much, we've just been thinking about people in our life. And we need to be honest with them and tell them what we think their toxic traits are.
Yeah.
And we need to talk to you about your number one toxic trait.
What is it?
You're too positive all the time. You're way too positive, and we need to start having some negativity up in here. Everything negative someone says, you turn it into a positive.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Is it, Britt?
I think we're not that positive.
Maybe we're just too negative. Okay.
How's your Bible?
It's going good. You might currently be on it.
Oh, really?
Yes. But I love that you just thought I would randomly ring you up to abuse you.
Oh, that's a bit sad, so you wouldn't call me up just to talk to me.
I would call you up just to talk to you. You're just
to point out your flaws.
We ring you up to also point out your flaws. Okay, well, yeah, I'll message you soon. We're just still recording, so I'll text you in a bit. Okay, bye, boss. Okay, see you soon, Harley. I just hang up. Okay, that went kind of well.
He even turned that into a positive.
He turned it into a positive. Okay. Oh, Jessie.
Classic.
We were going to call a few more guys, but we thought, why don't we just talk about our own toxic traits?
We have a few.
We have a few.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have any, Britt?
I do.
Too many to count.
Literally. I'm trying to think of my biggest one. I feel like...
I know our biggest one combined.
Okay, what is it?
We spend as if we are multimillionaires. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. We spend as if we literally have money in the bank. And let me tell you, there is no money in the bank.
No. I don't know what it is.
Girl math was created about us. If you look at the origin of girl math in the history books,
It's
in
a photo of
20
us.
years, it's a photo of us.
It's just like, I spend as if I have a trust fund.
We spend
I
cash.
don't.
When we spend cash, we think it's free.
I bought breakfast with cash this morning and I was like, oh, so my breakfast was free?
Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
I don't...
And then we always try to be accountable. We're going to spend less money. Never happens.
We're good for like a week. But then...
No, not even a week. 6 days. Come to Sunday on the 7th
Yeah.
day, we go, and then we go, it's the Sabbath. We can't cook.
That is
Biblically,
true,
it
yeah.
says we can't cook.
I think, yeah, I do spend money as if it's unlimited and I have...
Yeah.
Like I'm attached to an ATM and I'm really not.
We're really not.
For the... Yeah. It's,
I know another one of mine. It's bad. In my head, I think I'm friends with people that have never met me and don't know I exist. Like, I literally think I'm best friends with Harry.
Yeah, it's when you start referring to them, oh, my friend Harry.
Yeah, and people are like, who? And I'm like, Harry, he lives in UK and he lives in
Sometimes he does music.
LA. He does music sometimes. My toxic trait is also thinking, which I hate to admit it, when these so-called friends, which are actually celebrities who have never met me, get in relationships, I just say it's their family members so I mentally can cope because I can't cope. So the other day, Britt, you were like, oh, how do you think about Harry holding that girl's hand? I said, it's his cousin and we're having a little break because he keeps making out with his cousin.
She's really pretty though.
Forget pretty. Whose side are you on? Do you want to see me in suffering?
No.
Do you want to see me in sorrow?
No.
Because that's where I'm at. And I literally can't cope. Like how you can't talk about... Who couldn't you talk about?
Charles Leclerc.
Charlotte LaBeouf?
Charles Leclerc?
Jonas?
She does.
How you couldn't... No, Lewis. You said you couldn't talk about Lewis. People go, Rachel, Harry. And I'm like, I just can't at the minute because it's a bit sensitive. Because I'm...
arms of the angel.
Be a fine line.
No, I get that. You've got to do what you got to do to cope. My other toxic trait is I don't know how to not go into things 100%.
What do you mean?
But then I burn out very fast.
Oh, like you just go full
I go
send.
full send.
Full send.
Full send. Like reading a couple weeks. No, this is probably a month
No,
ago.
when you read a book, it's bad. I'm like, what did you do tonight? She's like, oh, I just read a book for 7 hours.
I have a problem. I can't not. If I'm reading a book, I have to read it in one sitting. I can't just sit down and read a couple pages here, a couple pages. I'm like, no, I need
That
to.
seemed like a personal dig at
Or,
me.
no, not you. Like, I can't sit down for like 20 minutes and read and then pick it up 2 hours later and read another in 20 minutes.
No, you just need to do the full hog.
My other problem is, and I know
My
what this...
other problem.
I have lots. I know what this stems from. If I'm watching a TV show or a movie for the first time, I have to Google the ending. My anxiety can't handle not knowing what's going to happen. And it comes from a place of control. I need to be in control of it. But I will Google. Like if I'm watching...
I'm not like that with movies, but TV series. For example, Vampire Diaries, I just was not coping. So I would fast forward the whole episode, see what happened, who passed away, who died, who was being murdered, who was being mauled. I kept fast forwarding thinking, surely I'm going to see me and Damon. Never happened.
They cut that out.
They cut all those bits out. But then I would know and then I'd watch it from the beginning because there's a psychological thing that people that have been through trauma, even if it's mild trauma, you can't handle not knowing.
Exactly.
And out of control.
I mean,
so you have to know who's the trauma that's about to be perceived on you unwillingly in these movies.
It's like my other toxic... And this is the last one I'll do. I don't watch new TV shows. I just rewatch the same.
I do that
I have the
too.
same... I'd say 4.
If I watch a new TV series, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge.
Like I have the 4 that I have on rotation. Gilmore Girls.
Love.
Will and Grace.
Love.
Not Friends. Friends.
You do like Friends.
And then probably not Baby Daddy.
There's no Baywatch.
No, Baby Daddy. That's a great
Baby
show.
Boss, the kids show.
Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, I love
But
that.
within that, I don't watch it in order.
Yeah, do you know what mine are? Mine are The Hills. I could watch that back to front with my eyes closed. In-Betweeners. It's my go-to
Really?
comfort.
Yeah,
it's
you do love
absolutely
that.
disgusting and foul, but I just love the English humour. Seinfeld, over and over and over and over again. Yeah. And then what's another one? I would say Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
It used to be Pretty Little Liars, but oh my gosh, I get too scared now. It's a bit
The show got so whack at the end.
demonic. Man.
But I like, especially with Gilmore Girls.
then I kind of want to wish I was dating my teacher.
Yeah. With Gilmore Girls, I don't watch it season 1 through 7.
Yeah.
I'll watch season 2, then season 3.
Oh, how did I forget my main one? Sex in the City.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Sex in the City. And I do that. I'll start from season 4 and then do 6 and then start at 1 and then do 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I like the order. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like Dean. I don't like Logan. So I just watch Jess's seasons.
Get rid of them. Anyway.
Goodbye.
There are toxic traits.
Yep.
Toxic down, slipping under.
With a taste.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so our last segment.
Oh, I was about to call.
You're looking about to plot world dominance. Okay. And we're going to end this with let's leave you with this.
Let's leave you with this.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Yes, I'm going to change some of the words, but this is a quote my cousin's fiance, Jade, said.
Is this one you showed this morning?
The one I shared this morning.
good one.
And I love it, but I'll change some of the words. Oh, what was it? I've forgotten it.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Hold on. Do some interlude music for me. Party rockers in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. I've lost it. It's
I'm trying to remember what it was.
if you focus on the poo,
Yes.
it's a poo show.
That's a good quote.
That is so good. It made me laugh so hard. And no one wants to focus on the poo. Focus on the rainbow.
Yeah. Sunshine and Rainbows.
Sunshine and rainbows. Forget the poo. No one wants to be a part of a poo show.
No.
It's unhygienic.
It's messy.
It's, Britt.
What?
Disgusting.
Okay. And mine's simple. No.
You've forgotten yours.
Well, it's on my thing. No regrets. Only memories.
Regrets or regrets? Because they're two different
Oh,
things.
depends if I was going to say something so dumb. If I'm in a gangster mood.
Regrets. My credo.
No regrets.
No regrets. My credo. If you know what movie that's
So yeah,
from.
no regrets, only memories.
I love it.
It's simple,
Simple, yeah.
but effective.
But effective.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's this week on the Fireball Pod.
Fireball Pod, thank you for staying and...
See you later.
Oh, whoa.
What?
We are not see you latering right now without thanking
Oh.
our sponsor / not sponsor, Bella Vista Hotel in Bella Vista. I mean, need I say more?
People ask where this lovely
People ask,
background
and I
is.
say it's actually in my house. No, it's at the Bella Vista Hotel, and we just want to thank you, Bella Vista Hotel. That's what all that background music, not music, that noise is. People are enjoying a chicken schnitty. People are
chicken
enjoying
sauce.
a chicken parmesan.
A nice drink.
People are enjoying a margarita pizza and maybe a cappuccino or an Aperol Spritz
Ooh.
on the alfresco. So thank you, Bella Vista Hotel. If you don't know what the Bella Vista Hotel is, maybe Google it. Maybe come down for brunch. They do brunches. They do things and holidays for kids.
They've always got some fun like TV
They've
showing.
always got some fun TV showing. What TV showing?
like showing stuff on the TV, like movies.
Oh, that's fun.
Not
Yeah,
movies,
that's true.
Sport.
So anyway, we just want to thank you, and that's been the Fireball Pod.
Do 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 do.